Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The Henderson Police Union president is suspended while the department investigates whether he was involved in a hit-and-run crash last week, according to officials. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour has more on the hit-and-run, all captured on the motorcyclist's GoPro.
Go get his go, go!
This GoPro video filmed by 18-year-old Kevin Dammers shows the motorcycle rider applying the brakes when a vehicle suddenly comes into the frame, striking the front of his bike and knocking him down. The Jeep keeps driving. A witness followed the Jeep and told police he saw the driver park at a next-door neighbor's driveway. After 5 minutes, he got out and the witness confronted him. "No, your friend hit me," the man responded, according to a Henderson PD incident report. The report names 47-year-old Gary Hargis as a suspect in the crash investigation. The motorcyclist suffered an ankle injury, but Hargis has not been arrested, cited, or charged in relation to the October 13th collision. When asked what happened, Hargis invoked his Miranda rights, and when an officer conducted a photo lineup for witnesses, they did not identify Hargis in the lineup. A city spokeswoman says Hargis cannot serve in any capacity as a police officer as part of his suspension, but can continue to serve as a union president as the union does not fall under city's purview.
And a Las Vegas police detective lands behind bars after his girlfriend calls the cops on him. Police say a woman reported a physical fight with her boyfriend, later identified as 33-year-old Michael Lyons in the Northwest Valley. He's facing charges of kidnapping and coercion, constituting domestic violence. Lyons has been with the department since 2015, and the investigation is ongoing. And authorities are warning visitors of the Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area of a rash of car break-ins this month. The BLM reports multiple break-ins at one of the conservation area's parking lots on the Scenic Drive and another along State Route 159. Victims or witnesses should call Metro at 311. And the general election may be weeks away, but early voting begins on Saturday. One of the big races, the governor's race. Governor Steve Sisolak versus Sheriff Joe Lombardo.
We know that if we don't have visitors, we can't sustain our city.
Meanwhile, the man who'll fill the sheriff's seat, Kevin McMahill, spoke in front of hundreds today on his plans to address the rise of violent crimes. One of his ideas involves hundreds of drones being deployed to shootings. McMahill will take office in January. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. A warm and deceivingly calm night in the 80s with little to no wind. Temps should fall to the 70s in the next hour, then 60s overnight. Then on Saturday, a high wind warning, gusts around 30 miles per hour with a high of 84 and low of 54 degrees. On Sunday, the winds should lessen to around 15 miles per hour with quite the cool down, highs only reaching the 60s. By Tuesday, your highs should peak to the 70s. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. A developer alleges a Clark County commissioner deleted his texts hours before voting against his project back in 2019. In federal court Thursday, attorneys for Gypsum Resources asked the judge to schedule a hearing to explore possible sanctions for destruction of evidence against Clark County and Commissioner Justin Jones, a former legal counsel for a conservation group that opposed the Blue Diamond Hill project. The attorneys say they expect a decision from the judge in 10 days. And hotel room rates are expected to rise this weekend as Las Vegas resorts expect an influx of travelers for a bunch of special events, including the When We Were Young Festival, the Panic at the Disco concert, and the Golden Knights and Las Vegas Raiders games. Last-minute travelers on average may pay more than $600 per night at hotels on or near the Strip.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. When the Raiders face the Texans this Sunday at Allegiant Stadium, they will be without star titan Darren Waller, who suffered a hamstring injury. He did not practice all week with the team and was officially ruled out on Friday. Also listed as questionable were wide receivers Hunter Renfrow and Matt Collins, who both got in limited sessions on Friday. And Jayon Brown, the Raiders linebacker, is also working through a hamstring injury and was listed as limited. All of their statuses are questionable for Sunday's game.
In entertainment, sponsored by Best Mattress, Best Service, Best Selection, best price guaranteed. Foodies, listen up. A number of new eateries are opening up in Vegas. The Bao Spot is now open near the Enterprise area, featuring tofu, crabs, and other creative fillings. At the Arts District, Pure Caviar begins retail sales, expanding from only being a distributor. And the Parlor will debut downtown on Saturday with private blend coffee and elevated dishes. And for those who prefer Italian, Bala Italian Soul finally opens in Sahara, Las Vegas after some delays. The much-anticipated restaurant from James Beard award-winning chef Sean McLean features grazable antipasti, house-made pastas, wood-fire pizzas, seafood, and wood-fire meats.
Sports brought to you by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable, located in downtown Summerlin. For the first time in program history, UNLV football is headed to South Bend, Indiana to take on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. The 4-3 Rebels are looking to bounce back from back-to-back losses after starting the season 4-1. Saturday's matchup will close out the non-conference schedule for the Rebels, and the game can be streamed on Peacock. Kickoff is set for 11:30 a.m. Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Raiders opened as 7-point favorites over the Houston Texans in Sunday's matchup at Allegiant Stadium, and the line has not moved at Las Vegas sportsbooks. The total is 45.5, and the Raiders have a 3-0-1 overall record in their last 4 games. The 1-4 Raiders are plus 280 underdogs at William Hill Sportsbook to make the playoffs.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. You've heard of Make-A-Wish, but how about Grant a Gift? The Grant a Gift Autism Foundation hosted its 12th annual fundraiser gala at the Allegiant Stadium on Thursday. The gala's proceeds will benefit local children and families navigating the autism spectrum and other neurodevelopmental challenges. The organization also helps teens and young adults on the spectrum build job skills and find internships and employment. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you on Monday for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.